Current gen, yeah, current gen is just less BS. It's not, next gen's better than current. Okay, last Ascension board right here. We've already got the grand prize, so. Okay, some of the text is very blurry on current gen. 50k away from Mellow. What are you on? I'm 60k away from Mellow. I'll take that. I'm 60k away from Mellow. All you got, let me try. By side. I hate Marquez Johnson. I know some people like it. If you like his release, he's good. It's like his stats are actually very solid. Kurt Awards defense. I don't necessarily. Amit's player actually really good. That's really good. I don't agree with that statement. I don't agree with that statement at all. It's just there's less BS on current gen. I don't agree with the quote current rewards defense. Because running around hawking lanes isn't defense. I'm sorry, but that's not defense. Next gen rewards on-ball defense more than current gen does. Current gen, if you play on-ball defense on current, you will lose. You will lose, whereas most people on-ball on next gen. So I straight up don't. You're parroting a statement made by Ty. I don't agree with that statement. I do think current gen there's less BS. I feel like you are more in control of your players on current gen. And I feel like you're relying a lot more. You're a lot more reliant on the AI on next gen. You're a lot more reliant on the AI making good decisions for you on next gen. But like, okay, I'll take that. Best team this year compared to last year. Probably starting at Christmas. Ooh, I might shoot it at the weekend. Or Wednesday or Thursday. Is there anyone new in the collection that can be sold? Nope. Gary Harris might be the best value player in the game. He honestly might be. In fact, nobody full court press and bait lanes. Exactly. Like, that's one thing I don't get, where it's like, where people are like, oh, it rewards defense. No, it rewards like hawking lanes current gen more. And like, I'll be the first to admit, like, I play better in games that reward hawking lanes, especially in Europe. Because it's what I did it quite well on current gen. Like, I hawk lanes moderately well. I make decent reads. But like, current gen is more like the stereotypical way we play 2K, whereas next gen is the better game. Next gen is better than current gen. You bait lanes in real life. I mean, so do other people. Doesn't mean you're playing defense. Unless you're unbelievably good at hawking lanes like that, you're liable to be caught in back doors every possession. Six and 0. What even is this record? I'm 1-1. I don't know why my total record says 6 and 0. Maybe I just wanna be. 20 rebounds at Wendell Carter Jr. Easy. Multiple challenge games. Cam Reddish is better value than Gary. No, I don't think he is. Gary is so much better than Cam Reddish. Cam Reddish is alright. Gary is so much better than Cam Reddish. What's Lou Dort's? Has Lou Dort... Has his been completed? Yeah. Horton Tucker's a small forward, really? You're taking Griff over Gary. Yeah, that's fine. Because De'Aaron Fox is 30k. That's why he wasn't on the under 25 list. He's 30k. He's more than 25k. Favorite card. Gary Doyle's back up 2. And Gary's quite a bit better. Like, look, you can actually change matchups in this game. Isn't that crazy? This game will let you change matchups. Like, Moncrief's not gonna let me dunk the ball. Wow. Am I still thinking going to current gen? Oh, I've well and truly gone to current gen. I've gone to current gen. And you don't have to scroll to call a play, yeah. Like, next gen's better. Next gen is better. Current gen just you're more in control. Current gen just feels less like the game's like, I don't feel like you're ever in control on next gen. I think next gen is a game that is made to keep every game close. And I actually think it works really well as a video game. I really like next gen. I think next gen's the better game. But I think current gen just, especially like if I'm grinding for something, I'm gonna play current gen because I'm better at it, because I'm more in control. What's this song? No copyright music. No copyright music. Oh, wow. My screen is in a bad way right now. It's just constantly turning on and off. You can see by the light around my face. How do you switch matchups? You can't on next gen. They don't let you on next gen. They don't let you switch matchups. They don't let you change defensive settings. They don't let you full court press. They don't let you call plays. Whereas on, well, they don't let you call a lot of plays for a specific player. Whereas current gen, you can do all of it. Great. I gotta steal with the guy who don't want to get steal with. Oh, maybe it doesn't let you. Yeah, it doesn't actually let you switch matchups by looks of things. Next is a way better game. Current gen is way better than next. Or say next is way better than current. But current just works better. It's like like you know what you're getting with current. Like you know, like, you're getting, every time you trigger the animation, you're getting blocked. Is it frustrating? Yes. But at next gen, half the time it's a block, half the time it's not. You don't know what's happening. Finally, Leeds get a win. What do you mean finally? Like, the only game realistically that should have been a definite win was, like, have you seen how difficult their fixtures have been? Like, Newcastle, a draw was a bad result. Every other result was okay. Like, Burnley are tough. I don't care about they've been in bad form. Burnley are tough. We lost to we've only lost to Man United, Liverpool, and West Ham. We lost to all 3 of those. Actually, yeah, we lost to all 3 of those teams last year. We lost to all 3 of them last year. Blocks are too easy. Yeah, but I would take blocks being too easy over the 2K21. Everything's a contact dunk. I don't like the new paint mashing meta. I don't like the paint mashing meta, but it could be worse. What? How's that a very late? Stand. How can I support Leeds? Well, my dad supported Leeds, and there's no reason to change. And you better believe if I have a kid, they're a Leeds fan. If I have a kid, they're a Leeds fan. There's no question about that in my household. If I have a kid, they're a Leeds fan. Gatorade shirt vibes. It's a New York Knicks. It's a New York Knicks t-shirt. We got Dunktober spotlights last Friday. What? I meant spotlight reward cards. Did we get Dunktober spotlight challenges? This court is beautiful as well. That's another reason. This court is beautiful. What are my thoughts on teams in preseason? It's preseason. Do we not remember in like do we not remember all the years where James Ennis looked like the best damn player in the world in preseason? It's preseason. Did Master P not play preseason for the Raptors one year? Dunk it. Good. Like 5 for 2k XP. Oh, okay. No, yeah, you're exactly right. It's not a democracy. No. No, my son is cheering for Leeds. It's not a democracy. There's no choice. Like, luckily enough, when I was young, Leeds were still like a good team. And like, thankfully, like I'm old enough that I still vaguely remember Leeds being in the Champions League. I vaguely remember it. Was Melo worth it at your level 30? I don't know. There's something seriously wrong. I'm gonna have to restart my PS5 right now. Like, you guys can see, like, look at my face. My screen's just turning on and off constantly. I need to turn on and off my PS5. I don't know if, again, I don't know what it's a problem with. Because this never happens on my Xbox. I don't know if it's my PS5's banjaxed. If my, if there's a cable that's gone. Am I on current for good? No, I won't be on current for good. It's easy to switch between both this year, though. Current just feels... It feels like you actually have control. Like, you don't feel like, okay, next gen, you know what, I'm just going to sit on the center and let the AI do all the work. If you sit on center on current gen, you're screwed. But next gen's AI is better. Which makes it more frustrating to play offline. I'm going to say that right now. I don't play TT offline to sweat. I know this game's a little bit of a sweat here, but still. I don't play this mode to sweat. There we go. XP is way easier to do on current. It's just this game I'm coming up against freaking Sidney Moncrief, who's just going to clamp me. Stop doing that dumb animation, Donovan Mitchell! Why are they putting in... There has to be an option to turn... Why are they putting park dunks in the MyTEAM in this game mode? You get swatted on everything. You get swatted no matter what you're doing. Safe dunk. Don't take a damn layup. I need dunks. You got a method. Yeah, I got methods for all of them. It's just I'm being guarded by Sidney Moncrief. Who's gonna clamp me up no matter what. PS5 is a problem because your monitor blinking happens to you occasionally. Yeah. Then it's PS5. I got the day one PS5, so... What? Or to right stick down on half court. What? Or to right stick down at half court. Is that this? What? Oh, this. Oh, the 2020. Oh, 2K21 cheese works. 2K21 cheese works. Oh, you're right. The 2K21 burst. Quick and shifty. Best place to visit in Ireland, probably Galway. I'm never getting one of these rewards. I'm never getting one of these rewards. Like, we're pushing 550 games. Does any of you guys get this issue with your PS5? Where I don't think Evo's worth for exchange now. Where it goes into rest mode, and then it just turns off. And then it turns off in rest mode, and you have to boot it up in safe mode. That was Ireland December, kind of cold. Does that happen to anyone else? That, like, your console just constantly switches off. Whenever your console's in rest mode, it turns off, and you have to boot it in safe mode. Because it basically is bricked. The buttons don't work, nothing. You have to reboot in safe mode. It happens to me every day. Every day it happens to my PS5. Occasionally, it happens to me every day. Like, if I let my console go into rest mode, it's gonna fucking have to be rebooted in safe mode. So I can't. I literally have to put my thing on console on do not go on rest mode. Because rest mode basically breaks my PlayStation. Is it the monitors? I don't know. I don't think it's the monitors. Because it works fine. It never happens on my PC. So it's not the monitors. It's either my PlayStation or a wire. It's either my PlayStation or a wire. Oh, huge shout out to 2K for making gold players costing nothing for contracts. They now cost like nothing contracts wise. Unreal. Get a new power cord. It's not the power cord that's the problem. It's definitely not the power cord that's the problem. It's... The problem is either one of my HDMI cables. Because I have an Elgato. Or there's... Basically, because I use two consoles, there's so many cables that if... There's like 5 cables that are needed to connect to my TV. So if even one of them's bad, then that's what's happening. What diamond am I getting? What do you mean, what diamond am I getting? I've got, like... How's my leg? I can walk now. I can walk now. Without major pain. On Friday, I literally couldn't even get... I couldn't even get up out of my seat without being in pain. I couldn't sit down without being in pain. I can walk, which is good. Trip with you. Any of the PD token awards worth it? I mean, they're all good. As of right now, they're all good. Except for Jerry Lucas. Where are you going, Kisper? Yeah, but we got a goal, big man. The Holy Trinity of goals will be complete. Donovan Mitchell with those Trae Young vibes right there. Bad shot. Dot him. Do I like Fred Brown? Yeah, he's like worse Kyrie Irving. He's basically Kyrie Irving on current gen. He's like worse Kyrie Irving on next. Is that base dribble style? Why are there so few of each card in the auctions? Because no one plays this game. This isn't like FIFA where there are hundreds of cards you put up every minute. No one plays this game. Dunk. Good. What diamond is free? I mean, I have to... Maybe season agenda cards are coming today. There's question marks in the title. There's question marks. There's question marks. And today we might have lifetime agendas. Have I called these season agendas? I meant lifetime agendas. Lifetime agendas. Spotlights. Will spotlights come? That's the question. Will a spotlight card come? I just got FIFA last night. So many cards up every second. Yeah. Like FIFA, you can legitimately, if you snipe a card, you're spending 30 seconds trying to snipe it. And you found another card. Yeah, this is the time of the year where the MyTEAM is probably best to play. It's just so boring. It's so boring. There's nothing to do. Who do you think we're getting on Tuesday? I think someone said Hakeem. I think Hakeem might be too big a name to put in those sets. Maybe not, because we got Duncan. Hakeem's probably a good shout. Like, we don't have that many weeks left in the season. Like, we got 4 rings now for limited. Like, we really don't have that many weeks left in the season. Like, we've got 2 more Fridays. We only got 2 more Fridays left. In 3 weeks, we're into a new season. Stand. What? Was Griffith out on a Monday? Yeah. You just get the unlimited card and sell your team. I mean, I didn't even do that. I haven't gotten an unlimited card since Pierce last year. I got Pierce last year because I was like, you know what? I'm going to try win 250. I'm not going to try win. I'm going to try qualify. And this year, I'm like, I could not care less about qualifying. Like, I'm still good enough at this game. When I lock in, I can still beat 95% of the people. And as long as I'm at that level, I'm happy. As long as I'm at the level when I lock in, I win almost every game I play. Like, if I start dropping to, like, the 50% win rate, then I'm like, okay, yeah, maybe I'm not very good at this game. But I'm cool. We're quite a bit past halfway. We're like 25 days in. Yeah, I'm watching MTM. What's the point of making a team if not? Yeah, that's... When you're saying what's the point of making a team if not? I'm playing 2K Legends, so... So that's why I'm keeping these players. I'm gonna sell Donovan. Actually no, I'm gonna keep Donovan and keep Thing. 13k out of 39. Yeah, like I haven't done many of these. Like I haven't done the amount of XP I've missed out because I won't do any of the daily agendas. But like I've completed most of these. Like Kawhi Steals is just annoying. Signature series, we've done most of these. Prime time, we've done all the ones that aren't original owners. One more dunk with him. Thank you, CMJ NBA, for the sub. Thank you. These aren't bad. 13 months. Thank you, man. Can't play combat. I missed 3 dunks in Game 3 of 2K Legends Tournament. Oh, like, I'm telling you. This game is random. This game is random. Like, especially on next gen. Like, Jacob, I assume you're playing on next gen. It's random. Everything is random. I'm trying to think what other XP I can do. Again, got some of these ones to do, and the welcome to my teams that I'm just not going to do. I scored 150 points to these guys with 300 XP. I've completed all the ones that realistically I can do. And then the Dunktober Spotlight, that's an easy enough one. But then, like, I don't have any of the original owner players. Current gen, next gen is random. Next gen is legitimately random. I think they've started making people miss dunks so that more people use the meter. I don't care what 2K say, they've changed the gameplay. It does. I don't care what 2K say. 2K have changed the gameplay. Who's the most athletic? Is Ratliff the best gold center? CM? Not sure what that is, Jacob. Either way, enjoy work. Ibaka's released so fast. Why do these signature cards glitch? Come on. Oh, redeem the timeout with channel points. I need to get rid of that command. I need to get rid of that command. I do have to get rid of that command. I do have to get rid of that command. Me stone cold. CMJ NBA, I'm not timing out Jacob. I'm not timing out Jacob. Dot. Did he get a dunk that first possession? Just to be sure. Oh, I love how the next gen cheese from last year works on current gen. I'm just going to say, current gen, once we get 99 overall players, this game is going to be terrible, by the way. If anyone doesn't know. If anyone doesn't know, that burst is the most AIDS thing ever. Like, that burst ruined next gen last year. You mean scammed? I don't think I can time out a mod. I don't think I can time out a mod. Wow. Just stream FIFA. Foot's so fun. I have another FIFA Ultimate Team video coming out today. Go subscribe to DB Gold channel if you haven't. From the penny. This is who I am. This is... Like, this mode is so damn easy to beat on current gen. The games are so quick. Compared to next gen, you literally have to sweat your ass off for this AI. Roko smacking an early. You got 148 at the minute. You're gonna have a 3 at 08. Yeah, I'm just trying to get 750 by the time they release Opals. I don't even care about anything. I just want to have 750 when they release Opals. Give me that. Like, I'm hoarding tokens till Opals. Like, there's gonna be another pink diamond in season 2, and I'm gonna get whoever it is. I'm gonna get. Just even for a video, like. Perfectly. As long as last year was David Thompson, it was terrible. He was terrible. The Opal Glow, yeah, the Dark Matter Glow is insane as well. Who the hell is Higgins? Who's Higgins? Who's this off-brand Andrew Wiggins right here? So where's the same number as Wiggins? One letter off. Who is off-brand Wiggins? Can't redeem the PD token wedge yet. Yeah, like I got Frazier. But I don't necessarily think it's a bad idea to have not redeemed any. Did any of you guys see how good RCA was with Jokic? RCA made Jokic look actually good in this game. He actually made Jokic look good in this game. Between Dale and Mitch, I mean, they're both pretty good. Walk back. I can green that, can't I? It's my fault. Shoot it, Roko. You're not gonna make it. Told you. Told you. Oh, where are you going? Why did you... What? I'll take it. RCA is destroying Will. RCA is so... I love watching RCA play because he's just... Everyone just gets so frustrated because he just doesn't do what everyone else does. I love watching RCA for that reason. He just does something completely different. He just throws everybody off. Green. There we go. I got sharp take, so he's not going to miss. If someone gets injured and you quit the game, does your player stay injured? My god, the CPU still doesn't miss. Hope we get a Santa today. I hope we have someone today. I just hope we have somebody. I mean, surely, Blaze, you're liking that Jokic. Yo's okay, but Brad is better. I don't like Brad. I don't like Brad that much. He's not that bad, though. I just think Brad's okay. Where is Taylor Horton Tucker? They are still injured. Who's they? Where's RCA? He streams here and posts on YouTube. He's way more well-rounded, yo. Yeah, that's fair. Steal time, steal time. It's throw. It's throw! Oh, come on. Current and all-time Dom gives you 194 tokens. Yeah, I'm not doing collector levels. I would advise nobody to do collector levels. Collector levels are okay, but like, how good? Like, is Houston any better than Mitch Richmond? No. So not Mitch Richmond, Dale Ellis. No. Like, Houston's only worth. If Houston was a token reward, he'd be worth 150 tokens. That Dirk's not going to be good at the end of the year. New life agenda, maybe. Maybe. I hope that that wasn't a once-off. I hope that, like, I really enjoyed the grind for what's his name. Oh, I completely forgot what his name is. Darryl Griffith. Can you just give the ball to Svi Mikhailuk? Or is it Conchar? Who's Conchar? Why do I think that was Svi Mikhailuk? Why is Iguodala taking up the damn ball? Steal. Dirk's upper makes any of those releases pointless. Dirk's upper is the problem. They gave Dirk a good base last year and he still wasn't a good shooter because of his upper. The upper means way more than people think. People think, oh, base is the only thing that matters. No, base 22 is one of the best bases in the game this year. But Worthy still is a bad shooter because his upper is horrific. Give me that. Really? He stole the ball? They reworked LeBron's shot to make him better release with Exum. Yeah, but like LeBron's Exum was still not Luka's Exum. Give me the steal. Give me the steal. Let's go. Steals are so much better on this gen. What is Jamal Murray? Shot 80. Jamal Murray is the same as Anthony Edwards. Who else is 80 in this game? You don't mind catapults? Yeah, Dirk's is just a weird one. I didn't mind Tyreek Evans' catapult last year. It was just Dirk's that was really off-putting. Like chest pass uppers, the Worthy upper where he like shoots it out like that. Any of those weird uppers are weird. Because like when you're shooting from behind, you can't time it based on that. How are you, RCA? How are you? Hard luck against Splash last night. Serious game. Man, I've never seen someone... I never thought I would see someone make Jokic look good competitively. Until last night. You had me considering going out and getting Jokic. I was just saying it in chat that you were making me consider getting Jokic. You made too many mistakes. But that's gonna happen in 2K. Like everyone's gonna make mistakes in every game, like. Like, it's easy to look back at a game in hindsight and just be like, oh, yeah, I made too many mistakes. But it's like, a game's a game. Not everyone's going to play every possession perfect. Like you still were one possession off beating Splash. Jokic, man. I run plays now. I run plays, RCA. You'll be proud of me. Have you used the Chicago Bulls playbook yet? Have you used the Bulls playbook? It is ridiculous. It is so damn good. Try out the Bulls playbook. All these plays for shooters are some of the most ridiculous things. Oh, you did a video on the Bulls playbook? I didn't. I accidentally used it. I didn't know. I didn't know you made the video. I accidentally used the Chicago Bulls playbook because it was the one I got in my starter pack and I forgot to change it to the Magic playbook. So I was just like, you know what? Running my random games at limited, I was like, screw it, I'm beating this guy by 40. I'm just going to run random plays. And it was literally just Duncan Robinson open every damn possession. Great, 500. I'm telling you, my account's broken. My account's broken. Like we're at least 550 games. That cross play is great against off-ball centers. My favorite play is the flare screen, where it starts off as a double pin down for the small forward, coming to the elbow for a wide open elbow shot. And if you pass it to the small forward, you either pass to the small forward, or if you still have the ball, the other guy comes off a double flare screen to the opposite corner. But a lot of time you give it to the small forward, their whole defense shifts, and then the corner is wide open. Oh, I love that playbook. I love that playbook. Jokic is so good. You have to be good defensively. I mean, Josh Smith is a shout. Use him beside him. Two more. Okay. Have I tried Heat 13? Yeah, but everybody knows. Everyone knows the Heat 13 playbook, though. That's the problem. Unless you're someone like RCA, who's going to run plays other than quick corners, forward flare, punch 5 flare rip, and the... What's it, like drive 95 side or something? I don't know what it's called. The monster mash. We did the mash. We did the monster mash. Right there. There we go. Top corner. Green. I don't have enough time to watch a series anymore. I literally watch the like Squid Games in 20-minute breakdown. I'd say just so that I know what's going on when people are talking about it. But like, I'd say it's good. I'd say it was good. You also play a quarter time most comp players. Yeah. But I mean, like, your style, you could play this game all day, every day, and it wouldn't make your style any better. Like, you gotta be, like, super sharp if you're hawking lanes. But, like, you don't need to play this game all day, every day if you're playing with, like, your brain. Being able to score with... What the hell was that? What? Why did he cut? Was there an instant replay here? No. You're shooting, greening everything on half is a skill. That's one thing that I did really, really well. When I was playing even on delay, I greened really well on half. That's a bad shot. What's up with the Chris's mode thing? I don't know, but it might save this game. It might save this damn game mode for all of us content creators, because this game is dead. This game is dead right now. The new game mode might save this mode for us. I mean, TTO, 2K have nerfed. It's so funny, like, last year everyone who played on current gen complained to 2K to say the AI was too hard. And then guys on next gen never complained. So instead of 2K making the current gen AI easier, they just made next gen AI way harder than what current gen was last year. Walt, Harper, and Jokic. I mean, I don't think anyone laughed at... Did anyone laugh at Walt? Because I think people were genuinely thinking Walt was the best token word. Like, I got Walt, like. Jokic. I mean, Jokic is a bit of a shock one. I will admit that. Jokic is a bit of a shock. Not the super comp guys. But like the super comp guys all play the same style. And also, I like a lot of them. They also believe any style other than their style they're playing takes, quote, no skill. Because they believe the only way that takes skill is the way that they play. You think your style is way harder? I don't think... You play the style that works best for you. Like, it doesn't matter what your style is. If you can compete in comp, you're really good at the game. It doesn't matter what your style is. Like, you can know all the cheese tactics. You can know all the best things. But, like, if you're competing in comp, you're good at the game. Like, nobody that's ass can compete in competitively. It's just not a thing. Like, you can be bad and win 60% of your unlimited games. You can have no skill. You can have no skill and win 60% of your unlimited games if you just learn the cheese tactics. But you're not going to compete. Like, if you have no skill and you try to play against comp, and I don't even mean good comp, if you try to play against anyone at a competitive level, you're getting popped. If you actually have no skill. It's like for years they were like, oh yeah, Cryomouse has no skill. Dude's been consistently a top 10 2K player for the last 6 years. Of course the dude can play, like. And it was only really in the last year or two that people were like, oh yeah, Cryomouse is actually that dude. Like, people don't remember, back in 2K17, everyone used to say that a certain person was ass at the game. The person who basically invented 5-out momentum cross. That meta. The guy was the best player in the world at the time in 2K17. And people still said he was ass at the game because he 5-outed. And they were like, oh, that took no skill. So it's like, people said Ty had no skill. People don't remember in 2K19. People said Ty had no skill. People said Ty was ass in 2K19. He won. He came into the... He started playing comp in May and lost one competitive game for the rest of the year. He won like the 4 biggest MyTEAM tournaments of 2K19 in a row. And people were still saying Ty had no skill. Bulls make a deep playoff run. No, I really don't think so. If the Bulls make the playoffs, it's a good season. I got my steals, didn't I? Yeah. It's DSJ time. No, you can lose. Anyone can lose to a bad player. Anyone can lose once to a bad player. But if you lose a best of 3 series to somebody and you're saying this guy's terrible, it's just not true. Anyone can lose once off. Like, you smack a couple of white, anyone can win in a best of 1 game. Literally anyone can win best of 1. RCA, am I right with what I say? I don't want to be giving wrong advice. That every single playbook is good. Am I wrong with that advice? That especially every modern playbook is good. Because every modern playbook has plays for 3-point shooters. And that you can find good plays in every playbook. So there's no like quote, there's a lot of good playbooks. You just gotta know how to use the playbook. When you say play style, what do you mean? Like, every team has a style of play, like. As long as you have the team to base around, you're screwed with a certain lineup. I mean, Heat 13 forever. If you run quick horns 4 flare against me, I'm just going to start laughing. I'm just going to start laughing. Like, if anyone tries to run quick horns 4 flare against me, I will legitimately just start laughing. Especially with the switch glitch. Greetings to the Philippines. Shout out to everyone from the Philippines watching. It's people don't realize how crazy people in the Philippines are about basketball. Like, it is the most basketball, fanatics that I know are people from the Philippines. Especially NBA fanatics. I was about to say, I was like, the damn Lithuanians. They're another breed, like, but they're more EuroLeague guys. Punch 5. Oh my, if you run Punch 5 flare rip against me and expect me not to steal the ball every time, you're in for a rude awakening. Use higher overall. There's no such thing as a vault method. There is no such thing as a vault method. We've learned that last year. There is no such thing as a vault method. The vault method video came from the same guy who tried to sell people an ebook for pack luck. There is no such thing as a vault method. It's bad by me. Yeah, like, Orsia, it's different when you run it. It's different when you run it because you're actually making reads. 99.9% of people that run Punch 5 flare rip pass the ball to the wing, and no matter what happens, they are throwing the pass to the flare screen. No matter what, they're throwing the pass to the flare screen. Like, if you can bait that, you can send backdoors. You can use it for spacing. I used to use quick throw SDS because you would let the action go through, And back in 2K20, I used Quick Through SDS online. So what I used to do was, I would let the action go through, and everyone knew what Quick Through SDS was. So, they would have to send their defender in to stop the cut. Stop that easily. But all of a sudden, I had a high pick and roll with unbelievably good spacing, and he wasn't usering either the screener or the ball. So you had an easy 3-hunt off pick and roll, like. Quick Through SDS and the fast break, yeah. Quick Through SDS gave you some of the most ridiculous spacing and unbelievably easy pick and roll situations in 2K20. IRL basketball IQ. I mean, I'm not even going to call it basketball IQ. It's just being able to see every option. Like, most people are tunnel vision when they run a play. Apologies, lads. Somebody redeemed an ad a while ago, so I do have to play another ad. I do apologize. Yeah, I'm not as far in the play calling realm as you, RCA, but I do use the Bulls playbook a lot. I do use the Bulls playbook. Lads, you guys could vote on that. That'd be greatly appreciated. The poll. Would be greatly appreciated. Amico beast on him. But yeah, play calling really is good. If the menu didn't suck, yeah, oh my god. Like, next gen does a lot of things right. It also does a lot of things wrong. Like, why can we not? Why are they making us that we can't call plays? Can I hit that? Also, the court looks... The TTO courts look awful on next gen. Do I have any IRL basketball videos? Considering I think I tore my hamstring. No. Like, best case scenario, it's a pulled hamstring and I'm out 3 or 4 weeks. Worst case scenario, I'm out 2 or 3 months. So, I don't know. People aren't ready for the 5-out trail big meta. I mean, it's hard to green off the trail, though. I'm fine with trail cheese, though. It just means trail cheese is always easy to stop. You just have to switch on. Like, trail cheese is always easy to stop. You just had to not be dumb. You have to actually watch for trail cheese. Was Judah being decommissioned? Nope. Nope. Or say, I've been playing 3 times a week since June. I've been playing 3 times a week since June. I'm down 20 pounds since June. I've been playing full whack for 3 weeks on a full-sized court. I was starting to get back to playing well. Like, I was literally... Basically, the team that I'm playing with, because I can't commit to any sort of decent level. Like, I'm playing, like, the lowest level of basketball I'm playing in Dublin. But, like, my club has a team that are, like... in the, like, second tier of, like, the local league, of the amateur league, which, it's still not okay standard. Like, a lot of, like, underage internationals, we have a dude playing with us that played the start of D3 in the States. But, like, it's a lot of, like, guys in their, say, like, 30s that used to play, 30s and probably early 40s that used to play, like, professionally. But, like, I'm, at these, like, last, like, 2 or 3 trainings, I've been the standout player in these trains. So I'm playing, like... I'm still not in shape, but I'm playing like the best that I've played since a year before COVID. And then I show up late to training. I was late to training because of videos. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take 25 minutes to warm up by myself. So I warm up, whatever, do my own thing, spend like 25 minutes warming up, build it up to a full sprint. We get into a drill. I catch the ball, take 1 dribble, take 1 step, and my hamstring goes. So my hamstring completely goes. Like a pain that I've never felt in my hamstring before. And I just couldn't walk for days. Like one step going 60%. After warming up for 25 minutes. Sprinting in the warm-up when I was fine. One step as soon as I touched the ball. Bang. It's gone. D5. Hell no. D6. 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 Like I said it to the guys in the D6 team. The guy running our club's D6, and he's like to me, oh yeah, sure, you're going to average 45 a game. I'm like, I'm not going to take more than 5 shots in a game. I just want to run around and play some basketball. I'll play the freaking CP3 role and just pass the ball to all you guys. I'm taking like 4 shots a game. I'm not going down. I'm not dropping 5 divisions to put up 40 a game. That's just pointless. Like, nobody's gaining anything from that. I'm not gaining anything from it. Just going out there and dropping 40 points a game on 50-year-old men. Like, nobody in the league is gaining from it. Couldn't stand for 30 minutes. I couldn't walk properly until today. I couldn't sit down. On Friday, I was in pain sitting down. I had to, like, lean completely on my left side. I couldn't put any pressure on it on Friday. But, like, it was such a... like, annoying thing because it was just as I was getting back in somewhat decent shape. Like, I'm still not in shape. It was as I was starting to get in shape. I'm just like, come on. Of course. I play for 3 months out of shape and nothing happens. And as soon as I'm starting to get into shape, I either pull my hammy. Hopefully I pull my hammy and I'm back in 3 weeks. I fully went to current gen now. What's my signature move? Stand in the corner. Come off a pin down. Coming off a double pin down from one corner into a moving 3-pointer. Anything that doesn't involve me dribbling the ball. I dribble the ball like a center. And I'm 6 foot tall. Like, I am the worst. I'm one of the worst dribblers of a basketball. I'm the worst dribblers for a guard you will see in this country. So I'm JJ Redick. Yeah, but I don't shoot nearly as well. I'm streaky as fuck, like. Like, I'm either making 4 threes in a row or missing 10. There's no in between for me. Like, you'll never see me, like, make 1, miss 1, make 1, miss 2, make 2. I'm like 6, I'm like 6'2". I'm like 6'2". But, like, I was 6'2" when I was 13. So, like, I grew up playing in the post. And my team, basically, every team I've played on have been small ball teams. So, I've played center most of my life. In college, my crowning achievement is in college, I guarded the starting center for Louisiana Lafayette. He was the starting center for Louisiana Lafayette in 2016 when they made the Sweet 16. I guarded him to 0 points and a half, and he's 6'11". That's my crowning achievement of playing center. Early bloomer. Have you never seen the picture of me when I was 14? Have I? I've tweeted it out a few times. I was a grown man at 14. I was one of those guys, like. How many shots did he take, though? Does it matter? Does it matter? You would think a 6'11" center who started in the Sweet 16 D1 would be able to out-rebound a 6'2" 20-year-old who was hungover. I was incredibly hungover playing the match as well. Just because 6'3" at high school, they want to play in a center. I mean, I was always like the guard big. Like, I could always handle the ball. Like, there was a stage where I would be like one of the tallest players in the country. But I could also handle the ball and shoot the ball. So, like, I was just dominant when I was, like, really young. Because, like, I was the tallest player and I had some skill. And then as the years went on, everyone else just got taller. And I'm like, okay, yeah. I'm no longer the biggest. I'm no longer the strongest. I'm no longer the fastest. And I'm also, the fact is, I'm now an unskilled 6'2" player. So what can I do? play ridiculous. I was like, you know what? Just fucking hustle. Just hustle. I went from being like a 20 point per game scorer to a guy who took 3 shots a game and just ran. I just ran everywhere. Threw my body everywhere. That was another thing. I just would set ridiculous screens because I knew I was okay with getting creamed. PJ Tucker. PJ Tucker's probably the... Yeah, that's... PJ Tucker's probably the best example. Probably the best NBA equivalent to how I played. You had a 6'6" guy who played center with PG in college. Yeah, I went through the opposite. Like, I played PG and... I played point guard in the equivalent of high school, and then I played center in college. But I also played... I played point center for my high school team. Because I was the tallest player on the team. Nobody... I would always be guarded by the other team's center. So I would just take the ball up because I could burn all the 6'6" guys that were guarding me. Big fan, no money spent. Appreciate it. Hopefully it's got you out of spending money on the game. Bad shot. Green. Good shot. Have you ever seen Chuck Hayes warming up? Chuck Hayes warming up is the best thing you will ever see. He'll be like, he'll do like a pick, he'll go into like a pick and pop. The dude would never shoot a jump shot. But he would spend an hour. He was always the first person on the floor. Because I've seen Chuck Hayes play like 3 times. He was always the first person on the floor. And he had this like release where he would just like spring it up to there like a 3-second release before he shot it. Did we ever get anywhere in the All-Irelands? No. My school lost to the school. We only played the cup when I was in... Like, we qualified for the All-Irelands in first, second year and under 16s, but they just didn't let us play because they didn't want to pay for us to go down. And then senior, I only played 1 All-Ireland Cup. We lost to a team that got to the semis. And then they won the All-Ireland the next 2 years after I left, where I was assistant coach, so I have 2 All-Ireland medals. When's content possibly dropping? No, it's unlikely. We didn't get anywhere, but like, I have 2 All-Ireland schools medals and assistant coach, if that counts for anything. Like, I did win a Billy Kelly, a national cup. 2 and then a senior national cup, like. Yo, how are you, Jazz? How are you? How are you getting on? How's everything going with you? How's the GTA streams going? No wreck. Crash my wreck, but first the year you won sections, you got blown up by 80 in regional by a Duke comment. Like, I never played any guys that were that good. I have, like, I've played with a bunch of guys who have stories. Like, I know a lot. I know a guy who played Jalen LeCue in high school, and he was saying Jalen LeCue was garbage. And this is like a year before he went. This is like right as he went to the NBA. He was saying that he was just a freak athlete, and they just left him wide open. I didn't make the Ireland under 18s team, but the guys my age that did make the team played against Fee Mikhailuk, who was apparently a baller, an absolute baller. A load of my friends played against TJ Leaf for Israel. Supposedly TJ Leaf could not shoot until he was like 18, 19. Like when he was playing for, when he was like 17, he was like, they left him wide open. He was a bricklayer. And then he went to UCLA and was just a sniper when he was playing with Lonzo. That he only learned to shoot really late in life. Thank you, OTD Andre, for the sub. Or say thank you, that boy G9 for gifting the sub. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Bus ride back after losing by 80. Losing by 80 is funny though. Like when you lose that badly, it has to be funny. Like when you lose to a team that are like so much better than you. Like surely the first thing you're like is, they're just too good. He's just too good. Like that's one of the things I'll always say. Like I've been on, because when I was in, well, quote, high school, I played 2 years where it was like, we didn't really have anybody, but like we were younger and we were losing by like 40 points in a lot of games. But like we'd lose by 40 and we just laugh about it and be like, What the hell was that? Give me the green. Let's go. You would have lost by 100 plus. They subbed in all the JV players. The website where I made Pokemon Showdown. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think. I played Duquesne right after TJ McConnell left. They were so damn good at basketball, those Duquesne guys. I only played like 6 minutes or something, but it was like I got an offensive rebound and I just look up and I'm like, I'm being surrounded by 4, 7 or 6, 8 plus dudes with 7-foot wingspans, and I'm this little 6-foot guy, and I'm like, do I shoot? Do I shoot? Do I shoot? And I'm like, screw it, shoot. Swatted it into the stands. I'm like, all right, yeah, that's me done playing at this level. It's like I got an offensive rebound, so that's my thing. Cause like I knew I wasn't getting, whenever I was getting subbed on and subbed off, and I was never gonna play after that. So I was like, screw it, I got an offensive rebound, I'm shooting. Punched into the stand. Like, feck. It was not fun. It's my IRL build. The 6'2" PJ Tucker. Trying to think for rugby. I never played rugby. I played a ton of like Gaelic football. I would have played against like county players all the time. And like Gaelic football and hurling. Green. Mick, be better. Play like Sapphire Green without the post game. Fair. Really? I wouldn't grind Dom right now, honestly. Is constant Gatorade symbol a badge? Oh, like whenever you play, like people don't realize it, like no matter what sport it is, when you play against someone who's either a high level pro or like they've done really well in it, if it's an amateur sport, they're like some of the best in their sport. You remember playing them as kids and you were like, you thought they were just gods. You didn't know what the hell was going on. You just genuinely like were like in awe of them. That's the only thing I remember is like just being in awe of all these guys. They were so good. Gatorade symbol's a new takeover badge. I mean, it was the last 2 years. Once you have tireless shooter, Gatorade symbol is legitimately a half steady shooter. Can't make it open. On my way up. Do you remember that in 2K21? Gatorade symbol legitimately being like takeover. Tireless corner sitter. I mean, if basketball worked like 2K, corner sitters would be a thing. Like, if you had any player that could, like, dance around constant screens and shoot three-pointers at a 90%, at an 80% rate if they're open, off the dribble, after dribbling for 20 seconds, there would be corner sitters in the NBA. Like, everyone's like, oh, you think you do 2K, 2K's gonna do the lifetime again. You don't know, you don't think. You don't know, you don't know if 2K are gonna do lifetime agendas again. Yeah, I don't know either. But at the same time, I gotta title my stream something. I can title my stream, there is a possibility of a card coming today, but it is unlikely. I don't think that stream's gonna, I don't think that's a good title for a stream, is it? Green. Australian football. He's living in a rural area. The youngest team was under 13s. Playing that league as a 10-year-old wasn't fun. Australia. Would you not have been mauled as a 13-year-old playing with 13-year-olds when you were 10 in that sport? I'm going to play the New World. What's the New World? Oh, do you guys know why NBA Live hasn't come back? Do you guys know the actual story why NBA Live hasn't come back? Does anyone know the actual story? And it's not EA's fault. If they say we're getting time today, no, but it's Monday, so maybe I thought every second week they put out one of those things. You won a grand final in AFL. Congrats. Okay, so no one knows why. So basically, EA have wanted to come back as a free-to-play game. EA want to use their NBA license as a free-to-play game. And the NBA are saying, no, we don't want to be associated with a free-to-play game. The NBA is telling EA no. It's the NBA. EA have a game. They want to release a game. The NBA aren't letting EA do it. So it's not actually EA. The reason 2K is a monopoly is because the NBA won't let EA release a free-to-play game. As far from, according to sources, apparently, from what I've read, I'm not an insider information. I'm not an insider. This information may be false, just in case this gets clipped or something, and people are saying I'm saying it like I'm fact. But that's not even the rumor. That's like on an official publication. That's what there was a website that said that they got an exclusive interview with EA, and that there's severe pushback from the NBA about releasing a free-to-play game, and that's a big and that EA will not release another pay game. So basically, EA are not releasing NBA Live unless it's free-to-play. From what I've read, they will not release NBA Live unless it's free-to-play, and the NBA are saying you are not releasing a free-to-play game. So everyone's like, oh, EA needs to release free-to-play. From what it seems, EA know that, and EA want to do it, but the NBA are saying you're not releasing a free-to-play game. EA run up scams FIFA. FIFA's a million times better than MyTEAM. I don't care what anyone says. EA are a million times better than 2K. EA, at least, if you have a pro for pro clubs, and you want to change positions, you can just move around all your attributes. Whereas in 2K, you have to spend another 100 quid if you want to change positions. Like what? Like FIFA came out first. FIFA have preview packs. FIFA came out first with the microtransactions. EA came out first, so they have a worse name. 2K are the lowest of the low. This is a basketball game. This is a money-making simulator first, basketball game second. At least FIFA seems to be a football game first, money-making simulator second. Although FIFA do push a lot, it's not as bad as this. It's not as bad as this. Pay when they inevitably drop a patch that makes your player worthless. Exactly. It's 100 quid when they decide to drop a patch that makes your player worthless. Like, and also you can't play FIFA. You start at an 88 overall. You start at an 80 overall, and you go up to like an 88 overall. Like, you can actually play with your base player. In 2K, you started with a 60 overall, and it's like 150 hours to get to like an 85. Like, you can't even play online unless you either spend a ludicrous amount of time playing the game. Releasing, when they trolled us with the Invincible packs. That was hilarious. Like, that, I wonder, that cost EA, I reckon that cost 2K in the millions of dollars. That stunt, I think, cost 2K in the millions of dollars. Like, it's the last pack drop of the year. So basically, what 2K should have done was being like, you know what, we only have good Invincible cards, so you guys can pull all the good ones. But they released 3 garbage men into Invincible packs and made it a 90% chance you pulled one of the 3 garbage men. And also put wrong odds. Like, the odds were fake on the Invincible packs. Yeah, NBA Live 18 was very fun. I'm not even going to say it's good, but it was fun. Not to mention badge grinding, exactly. And then 2K patching everything that makes badge grinding easier. One thing I don't understand is, why is it not in 2K's best interest to leave the badge glitch in the game? Am I the only one that thinks it's in 2K's best interest to leave the badge glitch in the game? Because if badge grinding wasn't a thing, people would be like, you know what, I'm just going to pay $100 and make more builds, because I don't care about badge glitches. I don't care about having to spend time on badges because I can just badge glitch. Like, would it not be in 2K's best interest to leave the badge glitch in the game? Am I wrong with that? Everyone would make more builds if the badge glitch was still in the game. I think badge grinding is one of the dumbest things 2K have ever put in. And I think 2K are constantly doing things to cost themselves money. I think if they got rid of badge grinding and just tied badges to overalls, so you automatically get this badge and you're this overall, I genuinely think the 2K make way more money. Let you buy 99. Let you buy 99, like... Obviously, they have so much, like, advertising placed in my career that maybe you can't. This year, I mean, this year costs more to level up your MyPlayer than it ever has. I mean, they're gonna ban people for using the badge glitch. 2K19 is the no life for 99. Yeah, I know. I'm 2K18 as well. Remember G-Size got first 99, and like he titled every video for the year first 99. It was hilarious. I think one of his videos titles was like first 99 plays 1v1 basketball. I mean, it's already pay to win. Like, what difference is it having to pay to get to 85 and pay to get to 99? You can't play without paying anyway. Like if you're an 85 overall versus a 50 overall, 60 overall player, you're destroying the 60 overall player no matter what. Like, but if you're at least if you're able to pay to 99, you don't have to spend all your damn time grinding badges or grinding stupid my career. A lot of people came from hitting first legend. Yeah, not anymore. Since 2K, that's kind of been overdone, and no one really cares anymore. Like since Chalk, no one's really cared. It's like first blank, like getting first. Like Ambush getting first wilt was huge back in 2K19. A certain person getting Tim Duncan first 2K17 was huge. But like no one cares anymore. No one cares anymore. There's no race for any of this stuff anymore. No one cares. It's not going to blow up your channel. How do you get wilt? In 2K19, he was the first Opal token award. Chalk boosted off stream. There is no proof of that. There is actually no proof of that. That is just DF trying to just discredit Chalk for everything. I mean, DF accused Chalk of using aimbot in the 2K league. Dude's one of the best players, has been one of the best players in the league for 2 years, and they accused him of using a Zen in the 2K league. Like, come on. Come on. If it was coming out of their mouth, I don't believe a word. I don't believe a word, like. The game has been caught boosting. Yeah! The game has been caught boosting in my career. The funniest thing was, it was like, when everyone's like, oh, Chalk cheated in this wager. And he showed a video of the wager, and he went like 4 of 9 from 3. He played terribly. He was terrible in the wager. And they were like, oh yeah, he owes this person $500. And he was useless. He played terrible. Chalk puts himself into bad situations, but he legitimately gets hate for nothing. He gets hate for nothing. Like, the AE situation was dumb. It wasn't malicious, it was dumb. Like, there's a difference between that, like, he was being made out like some evil person for that. And it was like, was he in the wrong? Yeah. Did he do something dumb? Yeah. But it's like, it's not like he's malicious. It's no more malicious than the God of Park promoting gambling to his mostly child audience on stream. No more malicious than that. Right. If you've never boosted in 2K, you don't want to ban him. I reckon everyone boosts, to be honest. I mean, who hasn't technically boosted XP? Who hasn't got on the mic and said, last year, I need 4 3-pointers. I will let you win if you let me score the 4 3-pointers. Was when he told everyone about the red ball, blue ball glitch. 2K, we're gonna figure it anyway. Airjack boosting unlimited challenge in season 1. Who's the god of park? Which park YouTuber has a very young audience and frequently gambles and plays slots live on stream? I'm not giving a name. But like, I'm just so against that. Like, I'm just like you. Like, that's just the one thing where I'm like, you know what? If they do that, nothing against them. Like, it's everyone's own decision. But like, I can't. The description of the live stream is exactly, Jake. It's the one thing I can't. I just can't. Like, I'm not gonna. Like, everyone has their own morals, but just with experiences that have happened to people around me, like, it's the one thing that frustrates me more than anything, seeing that stuff going on. I mean, I'm not gonna say who it is, but if the shoe fits, who I'm talking about, if the shoe fits. You said nothing was the same. Insist people don't open packs. I mean, I think a lot of people do insist people don't open packs. It's just people are more vocal about it than others. Like, in fairness to the guys that are signed with 2K, they do put in disclaimers, which is ballsy of them to do. Because I can guarantee you 2K have contacted them, have said to them, stop doing that. And they still do it. So, like, knowing 2K, I can guarantee you they've been told to stop and they still do it. So, I have a lot of respect for most of the guys, or almost all those guys. The fact that the guys that even do open packs put disclaimers is huge. Join the unbeatable Jacob pump and dump. You open packs are crazy, but you're over 18. I mean, yeah, you can spend your money how you want. Like, it's never, like, you can advise against it. Like I don't think I would advise anyone to open packs. It's like, if you're over 18, you open packs, fair enough. Like, I've opened packs plenty of times in video games. Like, in years past, I opened packs in FIFA. Because I was like, okay, why am I so against spending money? I'm not so against spending money. I'm so against kids being hooked on gambling because of these video games. Like, you don't understand how many lives these games ruin. Especially young people. Like, look, if your life gets ruined and you're over the age of 18, it is what it is. Like, it's bad, of course it is. But I mean, if you're 13 years old and suddenly you've gotten into a situation where let's just say hypothetically, you're 15 years old. You watch all these pack opening videos, you get super hyped, and then you get your birthday money and you insist that you get, like, say $50 for packs. Every birthday. And it's nothing. Like, every Christmas, you get packs. You might earn a little bit of money working, you spend that on packs. Is it the biggest deal in the world? You don't have much money, you spend a little bit. But then suddenly you turn 18. You're spending everything on packs. And then to get that same high, maybe someone introduces you to sports betting from that. And you get that same high of opening packs, but even more, because you can get money back. And it triggers the same things, but even higher. Suddenly you're now a gambling addict. Like, packs are a gateway into are such a big gateway into people becoming gambling addicts. Like, there's so many studies on it in England. Because obviously England's one of the worst countries in the world for gambling problems. Like, England are very bad for it. And, like, the amount of studies that are being done on the fact that these loot boxes are directly gateways into people becoming gambling addicts later in life. Into kids becoming gambling addicts. And you don't even realize it when you're... Like, I even remember as a kid being like, oh yeah. Like, I never liked opening packs. But it was always like... never even saw it as a bad thing. It's like, oh, maybe if I open a pack, I can get this player. But then it's like, when you get older, you're like, almost all my friends that were guys that would... used to have a friend that I used to trade in FIFA, and he used to buy FIFA coins for me in opening packs. All the time. He was basically addicted to it. Dude's gambling very badly right now. You got more addicted to opening packs than you ever did with betting / casinos, but in a casino, you'd only bring 100. If you lost it, you'd be done for the night. Like, I'm not against gambling. Like, I've gone to plenty of casinos. But again, I'll do something like that. I'll bring €20 to a casino and bet once. See how long I can last with €20. And I would play to 0 no matter what when I'm in a casino. If I'm up, I don't care. I'm playing to 0. Like, I'm there to play. I'm there to spend €20. So if I'm up 30 quid, I'm playing to 0. So So I don't even consider it gambling. I just consider it having fun for the night. That's how I'm spending the night. Sure, I had a friend. I know a guy who he lost so much that he had to request to a casino he was a member of to ban him. Learn risk while you're young. I mean, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Each to their own, like. Each to their own. But I think more so than anything, it's a personality situation. It's a personality type, like. Then going overboards once introduced by friends. I just think it all just depends on the person more than anything. I think for most people, they can gamble a little bit and they're fine. But it's like, if you're someone that's going to get addicted to gambling, any sort of little thing, as a blatant way away from the child gambling case, yeah, but I don't disagree with the EA preview pack. I think it's a good, like, it's definitely not the, like, packs are bad, but I mean, it's a step in the right direction. Like, I don't think anyone. Some people are more prone to be addiction, yeah. Steal. You don't feel happy when you win a bet or open a dark matter, you feel relief. Yeah. My pack opening videos were so... I used to love making my pack opening videos. Everyone's like, why aren't you getting excited? I'm like, that's the point. Why the heck? Like, I'm trying to advocate against pack opening. I'm literally sitting there like, I don't care. Wow, it's a virtual card. Great. The most boring pack openings ever. Intentionally boring. Oh yeah, rotations. You do realize Ronnie's just social media manager, don't you? Actually, yeah, Ronnie may be a more boring pack opener than me. And that's hard. The moment he got out of quarantine, he went to gamble. Jeez. Not good, not good. Ronnie's unbelievably good at his job. Denormalize letting your unopened packs get to 100 plus. Fair, fair. Fair. I definitely had too many unopened packs last year. Some people can have one candy bar and be fine. Others get addicted and have way more. Yeah. And I mean, the worst addiction to have. This dude is green every shot. Ronnie does not get people to open packs. Ronnie does not hype anything up. Ronnie does a really, really good job at working with celebrities. And is a punching bag. Ronnie does not bring any extra cash to 2K. I'm just directly. He indirectly brings cash to 2K by being the middleman for celebrities, and celebrities do bring a lot of publicity to the game. being the middleman for celebrities, working with the celebrities, working with like the high tier influencers. And by that, I don't even mean the likes of, and by the high tier influencers, I mean likes of the game, the like mainstream celebrities, getting them involved. That's what Ronnie does. Ronnie does not directly, in terms of like, his streams do not give 2K a cent. They don't give 2K a cent of money. Hitachi most improved player. I didn't watch any NBA last year. I have no idea. The worst addiction could be a couple. I mean, the worst addiction is anorexia. It's the one that will kill you the quickest. And it's the hardest to recover from as well. He's just not very likable. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. He's really good. He's really good with his job. Stand. Pull back. Green. Betting is difficult to tell. Yeah, that's why. What is it? I watched a thing from a psychologist that was like betting and gambling and starving yourself are the two worst worst addictions. That it's like more people will overcome a drug addiction than a gambling addiction. Because a lot of the time when people realize gambling addiction has become a problem, it's too late. Pull back, just shoot it before the takeover's gone. Good. Tips to make an MT. I mean, I'm not very good at snipe. I'm not very good at MT making. This is your favorite game at the minute? If it's your favorite game, keep playing it. Honestly. Honestly, if it's your favorite game and you like it, just play it. Don't, like... This is what I hate to say it, like... If you like the game, don't let people who don't like the game change your opinion on it. Like, I don't particularly like the game. But, like, don't let my opinion change your opinion. If you like the game, stay liking it. Like, fair play to you. I wish that I could like this game. I really wish I could like this game. Oh, yeah, I will add sub-buys eventually. The overall numbers... I mean... There's not that many more drug addictions than gambling addictions. It's just, it's a lot more noticeable when there's a drug addiction. Why don't I like this 2K? The gameplay is great. It's just not fun. There's nothing to do that's fun. Like, I don't boot up this game and think, you know what, I'm gonna play it and have fun. But I like FIFA. Yeah, because there's something to play for every week. I can play 5 Rivals games and get a reward every week. I can play 5 games of FIFA and get a reward every week. I can go play FIFA. I can go and get the one to watch Camavinga. I can go and get one to watch Camavinga. I can play a couple of games in it. I can go for that card. What am I doing in 2K? Blindly going for a card that I've played nearly 600 games and haven't got. Do some XP, and I've already finished all the XP I can do without spending 100k on a player, which I'm not doing. I've already finished all the XP I can do. I'm not playing... What's the point of playing Unlimited? The draft, fair enough, I might be able to play the draft. Limited, I can't play Limited this weekend. I'm not playing Unlimited because I'm currently 6-0, and I'm not playing winning 47 more games over the next 18 days. Like, what is there to do? There's rivals, there's friendlies, there's objectives. There's so much to do in FIFA. There's nothing to do in this game. There's legitimately nothing to do except what I'm doing now. Basically, a just chatting stream talking about 2K while destroying gold players. 2K is slowly stealing modes from FIFA. I mean, 2K have branded themselves in Unlimited and Limited, so I don't think they'll ever steal rivals. There's trash cans who have fun on games with people who are good at them. You're right. You're probably right. But like, I'm okay at FIFA. What's better about it not being fun? There's no reason to boot up this game. Like, there's no reason to boot up this game. And that's the problem. There is no reason to boot up this game. Like the last grindable card we got was 2 weeks ago. We've had one actual grindable card in 2 weeks. And like, I understand with say things like Spotlight Sims. If we could, like even with Darryl Griffith, say, oh yeah, you might argue, oh, you completed them too quickly. It doesn't take 2 weeks for a 2-hour grind. Like FIFA, you get an objective card every single Wednesday, at least, or every Saturday. The daily lock-ins, I don't even know. To me, the daily logins doesn't matter. It's just logging in the game. But then the wheel's not rigged this year by looks of things, thankfully. You actually can get the reward. There's no reason to boot up this game. There's just no reason to boot up this game. But this is curing boredom. I mean, like, I'm sitting here on stream clickbaiting that something's coming. I just in the hope that something does come. Nothing's coming. And like, if you're out here playing competitively, then yeah, fair enough. You can have enjoyment. I don't like playing competitive. I don't like playing competitively. Join the dark side and go for level 40 in Park. No, I've gone to Ultimate Team. I'm going to Ultimate Team because I can make money. I can make more money out of Ultimate Team. Like, I'm hoping to get my channel monetized tomorrow. My DB Gold channel. Madden does it best. Madden does it probably second worst. Show's better than Madden. FIFA's way better than Madden. When a Super Pack's coming the last Monday or Tuesday of the season. Probably last Tuesday of the season. Hey. 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 Give me that. The 10k squad got you 6-1 rivals. Like, I'm genuinely, like, I know a load of pros in FIFA. And I'm talking to them like, am I crazy or are 10k squads, can you actually compete with 10k squads? And they're like, yeah. That, like, there's not that much of a difference between a 1 million squad and a 10k squad. Like, you can actually get away with using 10k. Because, like, guys like, everyone expected guys like Malin to be like 10k himself. Everyone expected guys like Timber to be 3-4k. These guys are 600 coins. They are 600 coins. That is the wrong playlist. 2K Mobile, the most casual mode in 2K22. Cabrillo, is 2K Mobile any good? Actually, Cabrillo, have you heard the news? NBA Live's not going to come back because of the NBA, not EA. The NBA aren't going to let NBA Live come back, apparently. Apparently. From what I've read, it's the NBA that won't let NBA Live come back. Yeah, Malin's insane. Like, Malin and Bibu up front. For like a... How do you pronounce his name? The only time... I just keep pronouncing it like it's that Nepentez clip. Biboop. Green that, come on. Yeah, foot draft is an actual draft. Bebu? Bebu, okay. He's so good. And then in Serie A, you've got Muriel I got Muriel for 750 coins. I thought Muriel was gonna go... Everyone was like, these cards are gonna go up in price. Like, I bought Rafinha for 8k. And like, I had legitimate like traders being like, yeah, Rafinha's gonna be about 20k once the game launches officially. Rafinha's 2k right now. You like current gen better or just TT? Current gen feels like there's less BS. There's less BS in current gen. So like, if the ball, say if he threw it to Onyeka Kongu and I press square here, I would get the steal. Whereas on next gen, what would happen is I would block, I would steal, I would tap the ball with my hand, and then it would, I don't know what direction it would bounce. It would either bounce left, right, or drop to the ground, but it would bounce straight back to your team. How many games like Kisper played so far? According to like the actual, like, what it says, like 6. Even though I played like, it's because of previews in the 4600 packs, everyone's cheaper than anyone expected. You think you're decently play with Jordy? Yeah, Jordy's so good. Is Jordy playing lock this year? You didn't want to stress it. Played MTM, got like 5 tip passes in 2 minutes. And you can have the win. Who's down like 11-6. Yeah, the tip passes and the blocking the ball straight back to your team. Like, that's what's got me off next gen. It's just those two things. I'm literally there, like, I'm doing everything right. The ball will be thrown. I will have ML Carr, and he will be standing there with his 2 hands like that, and the ball will hit his hands and go 15 feet down, or no, 50 feet away, straight to your team. I'm like, what is going on? What is going on? Okay, 11 more minutes so we potentially see something. Unlikely, though. Rebounds, yeah, you can't get defensive rebounds in the game. Rebounds bounce to the opponent every time. He was on a sharp when you played. Yeah, Jordy's so damn good at 2K. They made the Prem trash for budget squads. Not really. If you want to go 20k Prem, you can get Richarlison. You can get Rafinha. You can get so many guys. It's like screens work on current gen. Next gen they don't hit. Everyone just put LeBron on ball and sit center. Yeah, Daka is good. And yeah, Fred's cheap as well. The Premier League squads are fine. They're obviously not as good as some other squads. Damn. You can see Park, you can steal the ball every time. My team on ball steals to impossible compared. No, if you use a half pickpocket dude, you can steal the ball every time on my team as well. If you use like CP3 or ML Carr, you can steal the ball every time. Did we know about Griffith? Yeah, we knew about Griffith. It's highly unlikely anything's coming. Highly unlikely anything's coming. Good defense. If 2K released more grindable cards, yeah, of course I would like it. If there was something to do, I would like this game. There is nothing to do. I've completed all the XP, essentially, that for cards under 100k. I'm still like 60k. I'm still 70k off. Or am I on 90k? Still 60k off. Mellow, despite doing every one of the agendas for cards under 100k. Bundesliga squad's so good as FIFA. Only 2 good rare right backs. I mean, I play Gvardiol at right back and Mukiele centre back. You're like 30k off and every card's 100k plus. Yeah, like there's nothing to do. Like without a rival system, there's nothing to do. Like if, like yeah, I can go and get Wilt, but I'm too far away from getting Wilt, and I know I'm not going to get Wilt. So there's no point in me playing for Wilt. You and I can make it work out. You and I could be. But like tomorrow we're gonna get packs. Wednesday we're gonna get nothing. Thursday we're gonna get hints. Friday we're gonna get packs. Like there's legitimately nothing to do. Paddock, Greater, and Wilt. I mean, for me, probably, but in general, definitely not. Zakari's a really good centre-back. It's just who are you going to play in... What centre-back are you going to play centre midfield for Zakaria? What centre-back are you going to play? Never heard about rivals. So basically, you play your divisions like you do in 2K, but every single week, at the end of every week, you get a bunch of rewards based on how you did. So if you play like 30 games and you win all 30 games, and you're in like Division 5, you get like a certain tier of rewards based on how many games you win. So every single week you get a new bunch of rewards. And the rewards are going to be like 50k packs, 50k coins, and a couple of, and like probably like 100k worth of packs and like 30,000 coins or something for the rewards. And that's every week. And then there's foot champs at the weekends where you get rewards from that as well, all around the same time. And then there's squad battles, so you can play offline just against random teams constantly. And every week, after 40 squad battle games, your points stop. And however many points you can get rewards based on that. So some of the rewards are like 50, 60k coins, 100k worth of packs. Hey, that's what you get. And every week, you play the game for a new reward. It's like Weekend League. Yeah, but it's an entire week thing. It's an entire week thing. Like, you don't have 3 days to play it. Whereas in 2K, you get nothing. Limited isn't available right now. So I'm either playing Unlimited, where I lose MT every game I play. Like, if Limited was a week-long game mode, I would play Limited every single day. Because I at least get the 3 ball flip and a prize after every game. Like, I would play Limited after every game. All the time. Yeah, you can pick you can get the choice between 3 rewards. You can get more coins, you can get packs, or you can get double the packs, but the second packs are untradeable. Unlimited rewards are terrible. Yep. They were good if you got them like day 1. I mean, Wilt's still alright. But like, Wilt's probably the 4th best center in the game. How do you get up to 70% glitch? Wait it out. Literally, you can't do anything to stop the 70% glitch. Can we just get Louis Dampier? We've been nearly 2 hours playing this mode for no Louis Dampier. Still, after 500 games. We are probably pushing 500-600 games. Have I used Jokic Unlimited? No, I haven't used Jokic at all. You hate Weekend League. Yeah, but you don't have to play Weekend League. Like, you're not going to be behind if you... I didn't play Weekend League for 6 months. And I still had one of the best teams in the game at the end of the year. Like, it's there. It's something to do. Like, if you don't want to play Weekend League, you can still play Rivals. You can still play Friendlies. Whereas, if you don't want to play Unlimited in 2K, you can't play 5v5. Because Limited's only there for a weekend. There's no such thing as Friendlies. Even squad battles is rewarding. Like, I like dominate. I don't mind domination. I actually don't mind domination, but still, squad battles would be so much better. Just copy FIFA. If 2K copied everything FIFA did and just made it basketball-wise, it would be a better game. Because 2K's gameplay is better than FIFA. I don't want to tell you how many games it took you to get Louis. I mean, I'm close to 600 right now. So, is this the only game on I play? I'm close to 600. Triple threat with friends, like you bring a card, your friends bring... Oh, like co-op. Yeah, I don't see 2K ever doing that because that ruins Park. If 2K let you play MyTEAM co-op, Park is done. Boom. Give me that. Did I really miss? Okay, good shot. You got Louis in 25. Yeah. Yeah. By the end of the day, I'll be probably at... Like, I was at 5-something yesterday, and I probably played 20 games on this stream at least. And probably 10 games were played before I hopped on stream. So, like, it's probably like 560-ish. That was been played. Still haven't seen Glenn. Oh, I've gone 10-0. I've gone 10-0 4 times, and I've gone 7-3 once. Or 8-3 once, and I've gone 10-0 4 times. I haven't seen Glenn. So I am 37-3, and I haven't seen Glenn Robinson. You got Glenn your first 10-0. Did you see the dude who just forfeited his draft and got Glenn? Some dude legitimately forfeited his draft and got Glenn. First game. 1 pick. Up, grand prize. Played over 300 and didn't get booned. That must be nice. That must be nice. Am I with 21-0? If I 21-0 the CPU, 2K. I just 21-0 the CPU. You better give me Louis Dampier. You better give me Louis Dampier. I just 21-0 the CPU. You better give me Louis Dampier. You better give me Louis Dampier. Come on. I freaking 21-0'd the CPU. I'm convinced my account is rigged. I'm convinced my account is rigged. I'm convinced when 2K got me on call to basically say sell out or we'll have nothing. We have nothing to do with you, and you're no longer allowed to work with 2K UK. I'm convinced they rigged my account after I said, "Cool, I'm out." I'm convinced. I'm convinced. I'm convinced. It's been like we've played like 560 games. We played 560 games. You've played 280. I've played more than half of that. I've played more than double that. More than double that. I've nearly played 6. I've nearly played double the 300. I still get Marquez and ML Carr. I mean, these, in fairness, if you get the top, everyone who got the top board has ML Carr. You get ML Carr so often in top board. I'm actually getting the level 40 card. Yeah, I got Dale on doing XP. I got Dale helping out with XP. You can guarantee Carr and Gus were so easy to get. You had to do 7 boards where Carr showed up. Wow. I've never seen that before. Because everyone I know got Carr on the first day that tried. Everyone I know that got Carr. That wanted Carr got him day one. Shout out to Jacob for making you known as top offline grinder. I mean, yeah, fair. Is the 300 win player nice? David Thompson, he's fine. He's fine. Please at least be something in XP. There might be something. You reach the final board 5-6 times when you've seen Carr once. That's the problem. If once you see Carr, if you see Carr and you miss him, that's your fault for not backing out. That is your fault for not doing the TTO board glitch. That is your fault. The TTO board glitch's been in the game for years. That is your fault if you've seen Carr and missed. Those weekend events, no one got the top board. Have you guys saw? There hasn't been a daily event this year. They've just replaced. Daily events aren't a thing anymore. Daily events are not a thing anymore. Has anyone noticed that? It just says stay tuned, and now this one just says go play a spotlight challenge. How long are these spotlight challenges there for? Are they there for good? Dunked over for the spotlight pack. Like, this isn't that bad. Two slasher badge packs, 5 tokens, and like, are these 5 and a quarter games? These aren't bad at all. Like, even if they are these all TTO challenges? Are these all TTO challenges? There's 2K for completing it. 4 TTO games, 1 full game. Okay, that's not that bad. 4 TTO games, 1 full game. I don't mind that at all. That's cool. I'm cool with that. Okay, what's the new XP for today? Any new XP come? Nope. Nope. Nada. Nothing. All TTO 1 5-minute game. That's fine. Oh, we spent nearly